Hello everyone, this is Dr. Rani Mehdani and I did my MBBS from AIMS Bhopal and I have secured All India Rank 235 in recently conducted NEET PG 2024. In this video, I will be sharing resources I used during my NEET PG and INICET preparation, including books, online resources, question banks and more. And also will try to give insights on use of BTR and first aid. So I have incorporated resources I used from my first year MBBS onwards till the end. So if you're an intern or post-intern, you can directly jump to this timeline. So let's get started. So if you're in your first year or second year, the only suggestion I have is please do read books. Don't rely solely on videos and coaching notes. Because at the end of the day, we are not just studying to clear some exam, but actually studying to be a decent doctor. And having a habit of reading books, especially medical books, will keep you a lot will help you a lot in long run. First and second year is the right time to read at least some of your standard books, because during pre-final and final year we have lot more subjects to deal with and have to be more focused for competitive exams. For first year students, please do read Genong for physiology, as it will also really help for your INI and NEET PG, as direct images and graphs are taken from that book. Also for anatomy, make sure to use any atlas like Netter's atlas, which has cadaveric images, because in exams you're given these images directly. So apart from that, you can also take assistance of coaching apps or online apps if your college lectures are not that good. If your college lectures are fine, I don't think coaching apps are required that much in your first year. And also do pay attention on biochemistry. If you don't have time to read book, go with coaching notes and videos for biochemistry. I found Rebecca James ma'am from Marrow really good. You can follow her. Rest of the resources for first year I have already listed. Now coming to second year, the one book which is like must read in your MBBS is Robbins. At least read it once please. It will really help you not only with your pathology but also with your medicine. So please do read that book. You can start watching online video lectures from your second year onwards, as now nobody knows when can next actually happen. So try to at least make notes for your pre-PG of first and second year in second year itself, so that if it happens you are prepared already. For pathomicro, trust me, the best source and teacher anyone can find is Preeti Sharma ma'am. She will make you understand and also remember at the same time. Now coming to pharmacology, pharma was a little difficult subject for me, so it is for I guess most of us. I have followed Govindra Garg sir for pharma. Marrow pharma is also good, but from mnemonic point of view, GRG sir is best. So either you can take his videos or you can buy review book of pharmacology by GRG and follow that. For FMT, I followed Marrow, that is Dr. J. Magendran sir. He's very good. And for FMT, don't fall in trap of reading very big books, as it won't help much for your competitive exams also, and not even so much in the long run. Coming to pre-final and final, where actually my NEET PG journey began. So during my pre-final or third year, I tried to at least finish watching almost all the videos of both third and final year. You guys should also try to do the same, and especially try to finish watching medicine, as it is very vast and extensive subject and you won't get much time in your final year, as final year is kind of more focused on college exams, clinics, and there are around 12 subjects already to deal with. So it's better that you at least finish watching videos in third year itself, and also complete your notes for these 12 subjects in your third year itself. For most of the subjects of final year and pre-final year, I have followed Marrow, except for psychiatry, for which I followed Praveen Tripathi sir. And I didn't read standard books for my final year. Subjects as Marrow notes and videos I felt were enough. Also there is time crunch, And except for reading some of the important topics from Ghai and Bailey, I mainly followed coaching notes and videos. So if you have time, you can read standard books. If you don't have time, then you can do the same. Now, finally, coming to the resources I used during my internship. So, before telling you the resources, I would like to give a disclaimer that I have done trial and error with many resources and then ended up finding the resources that worked best for me. You can try to follow these resources, but if they don't work for you, it is really fine to change them. I have learned this thing very hard way, as when I had begun preparing at the start of my internship. First Aid was a book which was lot being pushed by many toppers and teachers, so I also followed it. But it was quite a daunting task for me to annotate first aid from some other resource like Marrow, because first aid is not enough in itself, it doesn't have all the things. And then while revising, since the space in first aid is not a lot, it got a little hodgepodge and it was very difficult for me to revise from it. From this instance, I just want to tell that just because some topper is telling you to follow something, you should not just follow it blindly. It is not patthar ki laki that you have to follow that only. You can try to follow it. If it works for you, it is wonderful. But if it is not working for you, that doesn't mean you have to keep pushing yourself to follow it, because there are many right ways to do things right. Okay, so moving ahead, these are the resources I have followed, and believe me, rapid revision nowadays is quite extensive and is enough for preparation, and most importantly is also doable. So if you have not prepared your notes in second third year, or you feel that those notes of yours are not revisable and you are not able to now annotate or rewrite them, then you can directly follow rapid revision notes, PDF of which are easily available. So for anatomy, I followed Dr. Ashwini Kumar sir. I was preparing, he was not in Marrow, but now he's in Marrow, so it's really good. Coming to physiology and biochemistry, Marrow rapid revision is very good. And while studying physiology, try to make your own formula sheet, like whatever the equations and formulas and like action potential of muscles, skeletal muscle, or things which are numerical kind of and you tend to forget. You can make a sheet of that. Or if you have not prepared and don't have much time to prepare, then you can see BTR physiology. Okay, it already has these formulas listed, so it will do the work for you. Coming to pathology and microbiology, I have already told there is no alternative to Preeti Sharma ma'am. I followed her rapid revision for it. For pharmacology, I followed Govind Ragar sir. For FMT, Marrow rapid revision. And if you have time crunch and you have to do FMT, then you can follow BTR also. For PSM, Marrow rapid revision is good, but I never liked reading PSM. So even till the end, my PSM was never finished, and like I liked the part of biostats and epidemio, and apart from that, I just hated PSM. So if you are also like me, then you can watch Delta MCQ discussion videos of Marrow, because though they seem to be just MCQ discussion videos, but actually they are covering a lot more. Like they are actually a kind of revision in itself with the questions. So you can watch it, and they are really good, especially for short subjects like Optha ENT, especially during like last 15 or 10 days revision. If you don't have time to read through your notes of ENT and Optha, and you want to finish these subjects once before going for the exam, then you can quickly go through this Delta MCQ discussion videos. I went through them in my last 15 days, and it really helped me to finish these subjects. Also, ophthalmology and dermatology, especially ophtha, was also a very difficult subject for me, because it has lots of names and all the diseases are named after some scientist, and every lesion has two names. So uh, I found one trick that to remember ophtha and derma, only way to do is photographic recall. So once you are done reading the notes, the next time while you're revising them, you have to see the image and try to guess what that image is, and try to speak up whatever comes to your mind about that disease. So like this only you will be able to remember and recall ophtha and derma. Coming to medicine, so we don't have much time to read medicine during our NEET PG and NECET preparation, and also it is not required to give a lot of time to medicine, as it is already covered. Much of it is already covered with patho, pharma, micro, and physio. So for rest, instead of leaving medicine completely, what you can do is do integrated systems from BTR, and believe me, it is enough and it is very good. So do that. For surgery and obsgyne, marrow, rapid revision for pedia also same. And again, as I have told, for short subjects you can follow rapid revision. If you are not able to revise them, revise your notes at the last moment, you are feeling very overwhelmed by the number of pages and number of things to revise, then you can see Delta MCQ discussion videos for these short subjects. They will complete all the important things and also most of the things, like more than 80-90% of the things for you. So for psychiatry, I followed BTR, but also after NECET, I realized that BTR was not completely enough for all the subjects. So I added things from marrow rapid revision into my BTR and annotated the BTR. This I did for derma also. So I have those annotated notes. If you need them, do comment below. I'll share the PDF of it. Anesthesia, BTR is enough. Please don't waste time on anesthesia, and mainly do it just like 2-3 days before the exam. Just watch the BTR video or read the notes and you'll be done with it. Radiology you can do with do along other subjects, like you can watch free YouTube videos, like there is a video of Zainab ma'am, 100 images of radiology, something like that. You can watch that and note down on take screenshot of some tables which are like difficult to recall, and they are sometimes asked, especially in INI, like contrast agents for various tissues and what is the acceptable radiation dose for pregnancy, normal for fetus, and units of absorbance, etc., etc. For all these tables you can take screenshot and just read them one day before exam and you'll be done with it. Now coming to the controversial question, that is BTR enough or is it required, and how did I use BTR? So if you're preparing with internship and if this is your first attempt, you won't be having a lot of time to go through all topics and you might miss some important topic which anyone who has prepared for like a year or more will be knowing and won't do wrong. These questions and these topics, if not done, can cost you a lot, even if it is just one question, because most of the people will do it right. So here is where BTR will come to your rescue. So it is required to not miss any such question. Now how I use BTR is I got the PDF of unannotated BTR and try to do active recall while solving it. This helped me to also recall and remember things, and also made me learn some things which I might have missed. And also for medicine, integrated systems in BTR are really good. So yes, BTR is required, but it is not completely enough. About first aid, I have already told that it didn't work for me. Lastly, for question bank and GTs, I used Marrow question bank, and as Marrow interface is what I found very good, and also the custom module feature. And apart from that, I used to give free mock GTs on other platforms as well. That is all I did. So that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching till the end. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also comment if there's any other thing you wish to know and I should make video on.